Yes, people, welcome back to NAF. Oh shit, just spilt my whole drink. That's me getting demonetized and yellowed. Thank you very much for swearing already. Happy New Year's to everyone, because I won't be around after this stream until tomorrow. There should be another stream later on, but the likes are super low. So if you've just come through or you're watching this back, just hit the like button. It's nice, easy, simple, free. Do you know what I mean? So on that notice, amazing. Monster's gonna be here. I'd like to make a little announcement as well. No, I'm not pregnant. Last night, so Chez is meant to be on this show typically. Yeah. and yeah, I think I hollered people quite late. Like it's just still gathering our bearings about who's on, who's not on, etc., etc. And I asked people around 7 o'clock. Typically, Chez responds. He was responding in the chat. You know the group chat, so I know you're active. Cool. So on that notice, Chelsea are losing 2-0. And have you not noticed, Chez wasn't here last week either, or either, however you want to pronounce it. So have you noticed, so Chelsea's had their past week and a half of not doing great, I haven't really seen Chez. He makes little cameos and disappears. Of course. 9:12 my WhatsApp. Exact words. I can send it to Mons. I can send it to everyone. Yeah. Away, bro. Back Friday. They're 2-0 down at this point. Convenient.
Man says see you next year.
Yeah, basically said see you next year.
See you next year.
So see you next Tuesday, you.
And then guess who hasn't also messaged me back in a while? Dan hasn't messaged me back in a while. I even sent him a nice message. CB, the only one that was available last night, plus Jams. I asked Jams this morning, are you free, Jams? Because, I was looking around. There's no Chelsea fan. Joey, not about. Jimmy didn't respond to me. That's unlike Jimmy. And then I'm from there. Don, bit busy as per usual. Not obviously is what it is. And then, you go through the whole database of Chelsea content creators. It's like, oh, who's available? That's crazy. And I say, Jams is here, but I thought he was at university. And I thought, wait, hold on, it's holidays.
Not back yet.
I rate you for showing your face still. Shout out you, bro.
Come on. Never ducking, man. Win, lose, draw. I'm always outside, man.
We might have to have a petition to replace Chez. But anyways, how you man doing? How you man feeling? Because I'm feeling like
Mike,
shit.
Look, why is Mike mad happy, bro? You see what One Dub's done to bro? Like, look at Mike's, bro.
I had to get the
back up, yo. Why are you so close? Back up. You ain't putting on wins together.
He's got a new skincare regime going on. He wants the people to know how glowy his skin is. He's like,
to be fair though, they've got West Ham at Etihad, and West Ham are probably worse.
Bro, there's only one other person on this panel that's gone back to back on recent weeks.
So when we do go back to back, am I allowed to have like lighting from Valhalla, bro?
That's good. Have you got like a ring light on as well? Because the skin is looking good. Like what's going on there? Give us the tips off stream, yeah. Just hook a brother up, yeah.
I'll tell you one quick one right now, real quick, yeah. Just make sure your winger that hasn't scored once bags it over. Doesn't matter how it goes in.
Love that. With Brennan Johnson in the team, that probably won't run. But yeah, I'll wait for our next.
What do you mean? You like Brennan Johnson?
I do. I'm saying he scores a lot. So like our winger hasn't gone through like that many games.
That purple patch? Yeah.
Well, we're purple in it, but still pause. But the Cavs, where we starting today?
Let's just start with Man United, isn't it?
It's in a title. Chelsea. Fuck's sake.
You want to start with Chelsea? Let's start
start with United. Come on.
I just want to get out of the way. I wanted to let it simmer and burn a little bit. I wanted to let it simmer and burn a little bit.
No one cares about, man.
What do you mean? Like, the maddest thing is, though, Jams, you say no one cares about, but Man United losing is a bigger story than you lot losing, even though you're in a title race.
Yeah, because you are 14. We're 4.
But so you say no one cares, but the thing is, the overall headlines is Man United, not Chelsea. Have you not noticed that? It's just that we're making the Chelsea part relevant because once
not in a relegation scrap. We're cool. You get me? Top
Man,
4.
you guys in the comments never compliment your boys. Like,
you'd think you'd show a little bit more respect since you was in that same position not that long ago.
I know, bro.
Now you've forgotten your. Now you've forgotten. All of a sudden, you've forgotten your place. You've forgotten your place in the world. That's crazy.
No. I just give respect to whoever shows me respect. When I was down there in the trenches, they didn't give me no love.
You're still, but the thing is, if you're not winning, but the thing is, if you're not winning any trophies, technically, and haven't since, technically, you're still in the trenches. But you're still in the trenches if you ain't won nothing, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're coming out of the trenches.
Yeah, they're coming out, but you have to win something. It's nice being. What I'm saying, Jay, it's nice being third. It's nice.
Yeah, that man got the bug spray.
It's nice. It's still the trench.
I wish Ches was here because one.
Well,
I was watching the Chelsea game. I was watching the United game yesterday.
Not good enough.
And
Jams isn't shameless.
No, because Ches was saying about the squads, and it was interesting. It was interesting to see yesterday that Chelsea made a small number of rotations to the team. And Kunku started, Felix started, a couple of other players started. And I was obviously imagine my surprise to see that Chelsea were 2-0 down. Now, I know they're going to say the performance was good and we missed chances. Same shit they said when they lost to Newcastle 2-0 in the Cup, when they also made rotations and had to use the squad. As soon as Chelsea have had the lights on them, they said, hey, listen, these guys can make the title challenge. They've had 3 games. They've lost 2 of them. They drew the other one.
You're with me, by the way.
Jay,
you're with me. You're in the trenches with me.
Yeah, but the thing about Tottenham and United for a moment is that Spurs still have the option to sack Ange. I don't want to sack Ange because the options to replace him mid-season. He's keeping his job for me, not just because of the performances we're putting out, but because I'd rather replace him. Have we spoken to
you since you lost to? Who did you lose to recently?
So we drew at the weekend to Wolves. We played all right. We should have won. We should have won, but we drew. We drew with Fulham, beat Southampton, lost to Chelsea, lost to Liverpool. So our form is pretty bad, but you lost to Wolves. So at least we're not losing.
Away from home? Away from home or at home?
We were at home, but at this point in time, I don't think it matters whether you're playing at home or away. We lost to a quarter. Anyways.
Wait, hold on. No, you're not ducking smoke. What is this? Come on now.
I know it's deflected to Tottenham and stuff, but so we're not.
Yeah, but I need to remind you. Like, don't feel like you can talk like you're in a place of.
Bro, we've beaten you twice this season. We knocked you out the cup. We are in the mud. You're in quicksands, and we're just in the mud.
Beating us is a quick 3 points these days, so you can't really take that and use that as a thing, like a what they call it, like a battering stick or something like that.
Okay, but let's get into it, Kaz. Looking at Amorim, yeah.
Whoa.
Well, we were talking about United. Go.
Whoa. No. Why are we just gonna? What? Chelsea only get like 1 minute.
No, we're not talking. I thought we were starting with United or Chelsea. Are we starting with United or Chelsea?
I thought we were starting with United.
I thought we were starting with United.
Okay, go.
Yeah, we're starting with United.
That's just promotion, I guess, these days, man. Everyone wants to talk about my team.
Go to, man. Go to. That's
what United, right? Kaz, when are we going to ask questions of Amorim?
I started a couple of weeks ago. I'm not going to lie.
When he gets his players? At least.
That's my favorite saying, guys. That's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying. Remember LeBron was like, that's my favorite saying. My favorite saying. Amorim blood. Oh my.
So what's okay, Cass? Let's hear what's the issues?
Players.
So was it the players under Ten Hag too?
Yeah, and the manager at that point.
Okay.
Because he formed that 600 million squad. Do you know what I mean? So they were both the problem. He assembled this squad.
But this is with this, yeah, Cass. It's similar to when Mourinho for us took over Poch. I feel like when you're in that interview, Amorim, he's not telling Ineos, "Hey, I need 500 million pounds of new players." He's saying, "Hey, this squad is underperforming. I can get the most out of it."
Yeah, but Ineos already come out and already spoke, like in a way, anyways, through little PRs and stuff. beforehand, the players aren't good enough. I think Ratcliffe even said in the interview they're not good enough. Like we know it needs changing. I think most rivals can see it. I can see it. I think Amorim comes in and says, like, obviously he's good. I don't understand how a new manager comes in and doesn't get like some form of players shouted or whatever.
But the thing is, yeah, all of you, man, thought that the problem was Ten Hag, and as soon as Amorim comes in, he transforms this squad that you have, and you would be doing a lot better than what you're doing now. So I'm not buying that.
The underlying stats the underlying stats show like we conceding less like open play chances, you could say, and all that stuff. Under Ten Hag, we was conceding 17 shots. We went from conceding 25 shots a game to 16 shots under Ten Hag. Under Amorim, that don't happen. You can see it's a little bit more congested. There is like, for me, you can definitely see structure, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what structure you kind of got. It always will come in the Premier League, anyways. It will come down to quality. Like hear me out. Bournemouth have Ataro Django, yeah, if that's how you say his name.
Yeah.
Evan Nilsson, Cliver, and they've got Semenyo. Now, regardless of who is in charge of United, are you telling me an attack of Xerxes, Garnacho, Anthony, Ahmad, and Højlund is better than that Bournemouth attack?
But this is. Yeah. But I've always said that.
Answer that question.
No, but the thing is, if you gave the Bournemouth manager your players wouldn't look the same as your players look right now. I see Marcus Tavernier balling out for Bournemouth. I would never say Marcus Tavernier should be playing for United. So I get your point, but I think it's also
or Django.
No, but I don't look at
I would never look at Tara and be like, "Oh, I need that player in my team."
Hear me out. But is that attack even on paper? Even if you want to do pay, is that even better than a Bournemouth attack? Like just bare face. Like you look at it, you think about. I've watched Bournemouth. They play similar 3-4-3. Obviously now they're a lot more up the pitch. They got players in their position, whatever. Yeah, and then you look at United's attack. Is that even better than that attack? Like is United's attack even better than Bournemouth's? Out of all teams, by the way, I'm just using them as an example because they play similar, like three up top, a little bit differently, I would say. But do you know what I mean?
But it doesn't matter if like subjectively someone thinks that Bournemouth's attack is better than Man United's attack. Man United's attack is not so bad that it should be sitting in 14th.
Yeah, but at the same time, then, if I go back to that Newcastle game yesterday, and say, should Casemiro be missing a 1v1? Should Højlund be missing a chance on his favoured foot around the keeper, easy like that? Who else is there that missed the open goal?
But that happens to everybody.
No. But we're talking about consistent basis. Like we're not even talking about just one particular game. I can go to the Wolves game. Højlund missed 2 1v1s, literally crossed the ball, nice crosses. You don't really see Man United putting nice crosses, but. Do you know what I mean? Like there's stuff like that week in, week out. Like you're missing this, you're missing that. Xerxes missing, I don't know, like a few games ago against, I can't remember who, but was it? Regardless, like missing certain 1v1 situations, hoofing over the bar. You know, Ericsson, Bruno, what's it called against? Who's recently? Was it Nottingham Forest? No, Bournemouth, I think it was. At home, you know, you could have made it. Could have went into the get. You could have went 2-1 up really at half time. Didn't happen. I'm just saying stuff like that is. It comes down.
Do you have a high volume of chances, though? Do you create like a high volume of chances?
More than what we did under Ten Hag, but I don't think we have the. I don't think we have players to be creating enough either. Like because at the end of the day, it's just like I look at the wing backs and say, look, I like Mazraoui, but he's more defensively solid than it. He's not an attacking wing back. The low is just cheeks, yeah. Anthony, I want to see a little bit of a chance for him, but he's not going to be 80 million worth of a wing back. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to be given that kind of output. Yeah. Whoever you it's just that for me, I don't want Amorim to change his style because we'll just be going back to square one. Like, do you know what I mean? To say, why don't you go to 4 at the back? Why don't you tweak stuff? I think you can tweak stuff, but if you change your own principles, no one will ever see how dread this team really is for what it is. Because even if we went to a 4-3-3, you're telling me an attack of Højlund, Garnacho maybe, Ahmad, it's going to still get you a high volume of chances. Whichever way you want to do the system, you still got these.
You know what I don't understand? Do you know what I don't understand? Yeah, people say this a lot. Yeah, about not changing like your style of play. Like I feel like as a manager coming in partway through the season, like you gotta do whatever you gotta do to make something run. Like when Arteta came in through the season, he didn't play in the way that he wanted to play. He had to play in the way that suited the players that he had at the time. Hence why he went with the 5-back. So I don't
but I don't look at Arteta as the bar of management, bro. That's the difference. For me, it's like
him being the bar.
For me, you finished 8th and then you finished 8th again and then you finished 5th. For me, that's just shit progression. And you know what? It's not his fault, by the way, Arteta. It's the fact that your ball didn't replace him in time. We'll see if Ineos can replace enough of these players in time.
But he won a trophy in his first season.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me interrupt there. You say 8th and 8th and 5th is dead, but you're 14th. You came in at 30th, and now you're 40th.
But once,
and it's looking like next season
you're 8th, and now you're 14th. So you're going
you're doing worse.
But for me,
why is it okay for Amorim and not okay?
Yeah, but for me, it's like if I go into a brand new season and you've got like 5 new players or whatever, and plus a January right there, and you've got rid of a few players. If I finish 8th the following season, I'm looking at the manager saying, "What are you doing? What do you mean you're finishing 8th?"
Yeah, because he still needs another.
Yeah, no, I know that.
And the thing is,
Chelsea go from 12th to 6th and pretty much 3 points off of 4th or something like that. You know, I think it was like that. That's different.
My thing is, but you see, the thing is with Amorim, yeah, we can't just cover this guy in cotton wool, no matter how bad it gets for Man United. Now, for me, I look at selection of players as a form of coaching. Not just tactics, bro. It's not always tactics and patterns. Sometimes it's literally the simple player selection. And for me, persisting with Darlow at left wing back is suicide.
He needs to go. Yeah, he's suicide.
Do you know what else is DEFCON 5? Playing Casemiro and Eriksen, who have a combined pace of 4, against the most robust midfield, one of the most robust midfields in the league. That there, you see, as I said, that's punishment. That's sending your players out for punishment. You're bucking Joe Linton,
sacrifice.
Jacob Murphy, Longstar, all them guys, and Joe Linton and that, with Casemiro and Eriksen in your piv. You don't need to be earning. You don't need to be earning whatever you're earning a year, your millions a year, to see that ain't the way against Newcastle. And again, I don't care what people say about I understand Man United are gonna lose games, but confidence still breeds winning still breeds some form of habit, some form of confidence. Bro, it's trench warfare. He's sending them man out into bullets, bro. That's what he's doing. He's bro, when you keep sending these man out to lose week after week after week, you think that's doing any justice for the players mentally? You're taking off after 30 minutes. Do you know what that's doing mentally for these players, bro? You are sending them out on a death. It's literally you're sending them out to die. It's a Saving Private Ryan thing. That's what I'm at. Saving Private Ryan, bro. That's what, just like how Chelsea aren't flying and they're falling with style. Yeah. Amorim he's Saving Private Ryan. He's sending them man out to just get shot.
So can I just to piggyback on that point is that I remember when Ranić was saying that United needed to overhaul the squad, and I look at the squad.
He wasn't just talking about it. It did though.
It feels 80% new.
But he wasn't talking about just a squad. He was talking about upstairs, down as well.
No, but listen, guys. I said in the summer, Ineos are making decisions that are making me think that these guys don't know what they're doing. Yeah, and everyone else was like, no, maybe a few other people. I'm like, listen. The first decision they had to do was Ten Hag, and they got it wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The second decision they did was picking Amorim, but not picking him in the summer. And I said at the time, why Amorim, but not Conte or not Tuchel? Yeah. I said, I don't understand why you pick Amorim. Yeah. And now it's playing out. I remember when Spurs got Conte, first of all, the first thing is that you got to know the league. Amorim does not know this league. Yeah. To an extent, I could make the same thing about Ange. Maybe you underestimate the opposition. You need to change your tactics. But to play, and this is the thing, to play Eriksen and Ugarte against Newcastle,
Casemiro.
You don't know Newcastle. Have you not watched Newcastle?
Ugarte didn't play.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is play Collier. Do you know what I
mean? He's not fit. He's just come back from injury.
Okay. So listen, maybe to be fair to Amorim, he had a lack of options, and that's consequently played out. But as it is now, you can't keep losing. Like, no matter whether or not you think the vision, same with Potter at Chelsea. If you keep losing, it doesn't matter about your vision for the team or where you see yourself. You just, they need a change. The fans, and on the Xerxes thing yesterday, I think United, and I don't want to make it a racism thing and this and that. I do think certain fans are more predisposed to boo black players than they are Caucasian players, but it's a different point that I'm not going to delve into. The cheering of Xerxes coming off, to me, was maybe a little bit bad man by the fans, but also it was a manifestation of the fans saying, you got this team selection massively wrong. We're cheering not just the fact Mainu's coming on, but the fact you're making a change, like the fact that something's changing. So I don't want to say fans
I like to say Amorim at least can highlight straight away that. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze once. Carry on.
Imagine going to a movie for half.
I don't see. People will say it's about the quality. See, me, I've never really seen like a Maguire or Shaw or Dalot get booed. Yeah, Maguire gets bad man on social media.
No, he's had it. Yeah, no, but you can't do that.
I see United fans groan sometimes, but in terms of the reaction that Xerxes got yesterday, that's something that gets reserved for your
Maguire, but this is where it's like ignorance is bliss type situation. Maguire has been booed by the fans, bro. Every time he had a touch of the ball, he's getting booed. He's had it worse.
I look at this more like groans than boo. Like,
no, but I
thought that was an actual boo. I thought that was a booing yesterday.
Yeah, but Maguire got dragged, but I don't hear no one calling about his white skin about that because it's ignorance. I'm not highlighting that fact. Sure, you can't even boo Shaw because guess what? He's never around to get booed because he's too busy in hospital. And to be fair, he gets protected. He gets too protected.
I'm saying,
booing and cheering is two different things.
Hold on, I'm saying I don't think it's wholly because of that, and I don't think that's the thing. I think some fans, to be fair, are probably making it about that.
Oh, we know that. I agree with booing a 23-year-old.
Because I know human nature, bro, and I know.
Yeah, but I'm not here to talk.
But bro, I'm saying I've had players like Emerson and Sanchez at my club, and I've seen them get booed. I've seen Dyer get slight abuse. I know human nature. I know the nuance. I know it might be certainly easier to boo certain players than other players. I'm not saying categorically that a number of United fans is doing that. I'm saying that it's a hell of a coincidence. Do you know what I mean? It is a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah, but we know what people are like, bro. So that's why I don't really speak on it too tough. But we know what people are like. Like, I could just say, okay, what about the Spurs fan that are looking at the Asian couple that came 10 minutes before the game? I mean, during it, like before the game ended, and started giving them shit. But I don't hear say, oh, all Spurs fans are like the underlying racism or kind of problems at a club or whatever. Like, whoever done that to Xerxes, they can go fuck themselves. Simple as that. Every single one of them. Because you just don't do that for me. I know he's 23, he's grown up a little bit, but someone that's just moved to England, not even 6 months ago, that's ridiculous. You don't treat people like that. He is still human at the end of the day. But for me, anyways, regardless of all of that stuff, you're right, once. Like Amorim, you get paid enough to know a selection of Casemiro and Eriksen is you're going to drown with against a side like Joe Linton and whatnot. That was just dumb. He corrected his mistakes quickly, though. He highlighted that. But I hope for me, he learns that you can't run that. You run that against. Remember his first game against Ipswich. Who did he also play? Casemiro and Eriksen, which was a howler in itself. A howler. But the difference with Graham Potter, you started judging Graham Potter a little bit more because one, his interviews were stinky. 2, he changed up his whole dress code, bro, because what players wanted. And 3, he got Enzo Fernandez, he got Madueke and a couple players, and it still didn't improve. So that means you can clearly judge him a little bit more. And I can't do that for Amorim. For me, I can't do that for Amorim yet. That's just my part. It's just like I don't know. When we lose, I don't really look at the manager and feel like I got a natural hate for him to want to go, or it's all his problem. If that makes sense.
Bro,
yeah, Jay, you can try to hide all you could try. You moved yourself in the camera all you want. I saw that. So, anyways, on that notice, you're on mute, by the way. For me,
you make a good point.
Naturally, I'm saying as a United fan, I just don't look at the manager with like disgust like I did with Ten Hag or whatever. I just look at these players saying, you are crap. And you know what? He's selecting those crap players, but maybe because he's got no choice. But once again, I'll say, go back to once. It doesn't mean you can't hold criticism, though. The low gimmick at left wing back, stop it. Ericsson, why are you even bothering? I'd rather play a youngster there that's just wants to play, that's got the physicality. Just stuff like that.
What about people like Diallo though? What about Ahmad? Is he good enough in the some of his good performances were coming from wing back. Is he good enough in one of those attacking positions to play for Man United at the moment?
We'll see when there's a bit of a better team as well at the same time. I don't think it was a problem yesterday. Actually, you know what pissed me off about yesterday? We didn't use him enough. That was what my thing was. We didn't use him enough. We kept, for some odd reason, we kept going down the left-hand side. It's like, go give the ball to Ahmad. Please, because I can't have another moment of trying to watch Ericsson in a 10 or Xerxes because everything he just not in position in time. He can't get there.
I'm not sure, Kaz. When you see left-footed right wingers, and you look at the Palmers and the Salahs and the Sakas and the Elises, I don't see Ahmad being of a Kulusevski level, and I don't see Kulusevski being of an Elise, Saka, Palmer level. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, your players who you're saying are talisman and are going to run the attack, they're not good enough to run the attack for a team like Man United.
Yeah, but for me, I don't look at Ahmad. I don't think the first problem I look at when it comes to a team of United and say, you know what, who the first person I'm going to try.
Ahmad's 24 as well. That's the same age as Kulusevski.
Is he? No, he's not.
I think he's not 24.
22.
He's 22, bro.
Is he 22? See, this is why you don't listen to the comments. Fuck you, comment section.
But anyways, as I said, I don't look at United's team, and first problem I feel like the thing I'm going to question first is Ahmad in a 10. I'm looking at so much other areas. How about an outlet of right wing back or left wing back that actually want to get up the pitch and stop being passive? And that's not down to instruction. It's just like so. Do you know what I mean? So again,
sorry guys.
Anyways, my whole point is United. The squad is crap. The squad is not good enough, or if players are getting used out of position or whatever, it's because they don't fit the system. Nothing more. We're just not that good. I don't know what more else there really is to say with United. I just don't look at Amorim personally. I always just look at this squad. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? Or because I know people want me to come on in and start being reactionary and start saying, you know how I was before, screaming, effing and blinding, shouting at the screen, slamming a tape, even though I was doing that yesterday, and whatnot, and then say Amorim out or some shit like that. This is what people want me to do. Any United fan that's Amorim out, go support. Please go on loan to another team. Go support them. Whatever. Do your thing, man. If you're playing FC, I'm not being funny. Rasmus Winter Hoyland, I know you're like a thing, but you rep Hoyland, bro. And even I'm here sitting enough saying Hoyland ain't good enough. He's just not I've given him his time. It's December now, and I am saying he is a scrub. I don't care how old he is at this point. You've had enough time to adapt to the Prem. You've had a year and a half. You've gone through purple patch of not scoring. You scored 2 goals in the Prem this season. You are crap. I'm sorry. Your runs are no good. You ain't learned nothing. You're not, and your touch is outrageously crap. How can you have a worse touch than Lukaku? At least Lukaku will flat track bully and go and score. So on that notice, again, not trying to hear it. Anything else? Any other comments in United?
You think Amorim looks like
so?
Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind being wrong about a player, but at least I give them a chance. More time than less, anyways. Only give them, if they're like 2019, you have to give them a chance just to see what they can.
But do you think are you backing Amorim based on what you've seen, or are you backing Amorim based on his reputation prior to coming to United?
Say again?
So are you backing, any support that you're giving Amorim, are you giving it in because you see things in the current system that you like, or are you giving it in because he has a good reputation as a manager? No,
I because I'm starving. I ain't seen a system since Louis van Gaal. You know what I mean? It was kind of ish the same the way he started, but it was more 3-5-2. Di Maria in a hole in a 10. And it was a bit more lethargic and slow. For me, I don't look at United's formation as the problem. I look at players' quality as the problem. Or they're not used to a system, or they just got low IQ. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Because if we was conceding like 10, 15, 20 shots a game, then it's like, okay, then this is a bit of a problem again. But I don't look at it like that. We're conceding like.
But do you not think, Kaz, that Ineos sacked Ten Hag? Ineos sacked Ten Hag to repair the season. I don't think.
I think. Of course, I think there's a bit of everything. It's a bit of everything. One, trying to rectify the mistake of keeping him. I think that's one. Two, they probably saw the season as salvageable. You know, there still is in maybe Europa, but that's just a long shot because it is a cup competition. You can get knocked out any time. But three, again, I think it's a bit of a reality check as well.
Can I be honest? I think you panicked, United board. I think United board, for me, probably saw Tuchel or De Zerbi as the people that were going to replace him. Both those men are off the market. So now you get to a point where you need to replace the manager. I don't think the appetite was there for a Potter or a Southgate. And it basically left Amorim as probably the highest profile manager who you could potentially get. But the disruption to your team and style and tactics was so big. How can I look at Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox?
I know what you're saying.
These guys are making these decisions, I know
what you're about to say though. Like, and overall, like as an overall consensus of it all, yeah, for me is, bro, I think it's okay. Like, even if it's not going well, give it time. Like, the only thing is I don't think United fans expected all these people that have got good CVs to come in and do things straight away.
Bro, I saw formations of in the boardroom from United fans. United fans were giving me, Barada.
But on paper, the structure. The thing is, on paper, they probably got their CVs and they probably earn their CV, whatever. They're probably good at what they do, but the sides of United and what needs to be done, it's like you can't expect something to happen next week. Yeah, you're gonna get things wrong. You're gonna get things right. You're trying to rectify a giant or what used to be a footballing giant into where it needs to be. It's gonna take a long time. United fans think it's gonna happen next week. Like Chelsea, even with all the money spent, by the way, all that money spent, it didn't take. Look how long it took for them. By the way, you get all the sporting director from Brighton, you can get and everything, but it still takes a long time and to get your ideology across what you need. Yeah, but you know what I mean. But it still takes time, regardless. You have to give it time. Now everyone's creaming Clear Lake more time than less. Maybe not CB, but do you know what I mean? But you know that Clear Lake will go and get what they need done and change it. We don't have that.
My point is, God. Well, I was just saying because my point is that, Cass, like when a new manager comes in, you want to see that improvement, and obviously it's not all Amorim's fault at all, and there needs to be an element of patience. However, I'm watching Ineos. Yeah, I'm watching Ineos cancel Christmas parties. I'm watching them like stop money going to legends, this and that. And you want to tell me, hold on, and you want to tell me that Ineos are going to give the full money for a rebuild to Amorim? It's impossible because the logic isn't there. Because I'm seeing what they're doing around the club. So how can I then turn around and say they're going to?
By the way, you're not going to be in jail. It's just that I don't have another over. Sorry,
but that's what I'm saying. Like this is Ineos making bad decisions, Kaz. And when you make a bad decision, the most important thing is to take a breath. Yeah, like you're meant to take a breath and not continue to make bad decisions. And I think Ineos may have made a bad decision with Amorim if they haven't got the money and they look to Amorim as someone who could make a big uplift in the team. Now he hasn't. What next?
For me, who knows? Like I said,
is that true? I heard that on
time will just. I think time will tell in it. Like, let's see what happens through the summer.
I heard that on Goldfish this morning. By the way, Happy New Year. Well, it's not New Year yet, but hope everyone has a good New Year's Eve, whatever you're doing. Yes, Hooks, Jay. I never get to stream with you, so great to stream with a mank that supports Tottenham.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, Monts. But I was watching Goldfish this morning because there's not much content in the morning, and I heard that. Is it true that you, man? It's not a t-shirt; it's a vest, bro.
A white beater.
Is it true that you, man, actually have no money to spend in January?
I don't think no one knows because he keeps changing his mind.
But why is Goldfish saying this?
Because the guy's a content creator. He says he has sources, but then gets shit absolutely wrong.
Well, hold on.
At the same time, I don't know.
Where's CB? CB ain't on this stream, is he?
Nah.
Why am I hearing fire alarms?
Oh, well, we got one.
Jams, did I falsely accuse CB of the fire alarm last night? And was it actually you?
Maybe.
It was you last night. What is it with Chelsea fans? What is it with Chelsea fans and changing batteries on fucking fire alarm?
I don't think there's one person here that's in the kitchen.
No, but bro, I heard it last night and I accused CB because
they always say that in my stream as well. They always
Jams
say
was on the stream. Bro, surely you know if your battery needs changing on your fire alarm or not.
It's a black people thing, man. I swear.
Well, I mean, I can't comment on that.
Let me do this quickly because we can move on to Chelsea. Well, unless someone's got something to say against United. Let's not forget how Cass was twerking at the start of the season, predicting third for United. Gassing all signings, getting giddy and months in. Players are all bad. It makes it make sense. Also, on that notice, what do you want me to say, Ian? I'm
not that you're going to finish about me.
Bro, in life, humans get predictions wrong. That's why you make a prediction. Like, bro, I got it wrong. Whoop-de-doo. Is that what you want to hear?
Sorry.
Because guess what I'm gonna do next year? I'm gonna make another prediction, and I'm gonna make other stuff wrong, and I'm gonna get other stuff right. The thing is, I'm not done. Yeah.
Can you
decided to Mr. Krabs, and the next day.
Monks, can you hear this? Monks, can you hear this? Can you hear this?
Wait, are you sure it's not
top three?
Hold on. You need to hear it from the start.
Easy top three.
Oh god. Easy top three.
Easy top three. If I'm not
you not seen it? Oh, bro, it's a campaign Formula One. He's going easy top three, and then next minute he goes 16th.
Wow. No, but for me, it's like, bro, I'll make another prediction.
The driving meme.
The driving meme.
Third, 16th.
But it is what it is. These are 10 hard
What's your
players.
new prediction then?
I don't know yet.
No. Let's New Year's Eve, new predictions. You do that, didn't you?
Well, we could do. These are 10 Arcs players who have been bad, so you expect Amorim to turn it around. I think they expect something more with a bunch of players, anyways, like this.
I don't think. Do you know what? The bunch of player thing's valid, but I think it's weak to at this point. It's weak to blame Ten Hag, right? Because the truth is, Ten Hag inherited a load of crap as well, and like everyone, this is like blaming Ten Hag is easy. It's your whole fucking football club from top to bottom.
He replaced a lot of crap and spent it on a lot more crap.
Yeah,
like really and truly, if anything, he's made it worse.
I do think I was seeing this morning as well slander on. Again, this is watching Goldfish, which I probably should take with a pinch of salt. But I saw he was kind of trying to defend a bit Ugarte, right? Are some of your fans going at Ugarte?
Oh no.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because I think he's actually been one of your better players this season, isn't he?
Missing his energy. See, this is what I mean about fans like Rasmus Højlund who reps him. Never was this bad on the Ten Hag. Are you fucking insane?
No, you were.
Bro, this is what I mean about recency bias. You sack a manager, you forget the feeling a little bit of how it's like. It's like, oh, mate, it was never that bad. Go back to Oli, it was never that bad.
Yeah.
This is the way United were meant to play. And then you go back to whoever else, or Rangnick, or whoever else is in charge. Oh, but it was never that bad. It's like, yes, it was.
What's your best period?
Because Oli at his worst is still as good as Amorim. Oli at his
hold on. Oli had Pogba, Martial a bit younger, less flipping injury prone. Mason Greenwood, obviously before all these allegations, and a non-broken Marcus.
But Kaz, the thing,
are you mad?
You're making a good point, Kaz. But my thing is, I'm a big fan of non-revisionism. So why was
I'm a big fan of good players?
But why was Rangnick coming out saying you needed open heart surgery if the squad was so good at the time?
Because he wasn't just
talking about point.
Because he wasn't just talking about. I just told you.
And also, you bought 80% new players. So
yeah, but I just told you he wasn't just talking about just the players, though.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so you've got new ownership. 85% of the squad is new. So what now?
Do you know what I think it is, though? I honestly, and a lot of people, because it's moving a bit away from football, although it really isn't. I think direction and a board having a clear direction is so much at a football club. Like, it's so underrated, yeah? Like, I think Arteta got Arsenal, I think, on a direction at City. Is it coincidence that at the moment, Like City are having their worst season when it's a season where Tiki has handed his resignation director of football, which ultimately means, well, I know he's still there and he's still there in the summer, but ultimately he's not leading the direction no more because he's going soon, yeah? Pep has only just decided to sign a contract, yeah? And a lot of the players are of an age that they also probably are a bit like, we're not really on this ship for much longer, that maybe we don't know the direction we're going in at the moment. And I think that's the thing with Man United, that I have question marks about Ineos. I know Cass is still riding out for them, yeah, but me personally, I've been saying it. I think Ineos are doing the devil's work. I think I've been saying it, and no one got a percentage of a company like Glazer still have and not have a significant say. And I understand they might be going at some point, but as long as they have that percentage ownership, I think they're still leading the direction at that football club. And Jim Ratcliffe is just a face to try and appease the fans. Ultimately.
Maybe. But at the same time, someone mentioned Arsenal earlier. Who was it? Was it Jay, I think, yeah? Or Jams?
Marvin Hooks.
Or Hooks. Sure. But with Arteta, did things not take some time under Josh Kroenke when he first come through the door just to get a lot of these players out? But all the players that he got in, amazing.
Yeah.
Ceballos and them man there.
He had a transfer window, and that's where you started judging him, when you started seeing that.
Exactly.
I think
he was allowed to.
I judged Arteta earlier. Now, Hooks, I judged Arteta. Hooks, I'm telling you, I judged Arteta.
We're not going to do that, man.
I judged Arteta better than you, earlier than you, yeah? Because I know Arsenal fans, they had a lot of questions on Arteta early doors, and I think because as a City fan, I'd seen Arteta behind the scenes from the Amazon Prime documentary, yeah? I think Arsenal fans really started to maybe back Arteta a little bit more once they started to see what he was doing, the decisions he was making. But I don't think it's throw Amorim out yet. I think you have to give him a transfer window. But all I'm saying is, yeah, if I don't get what's going on, if he's not being given any, I said to you, bro, when people were saying you're going to have no money to spend, I was saying Amorim has not left fucking Porto to go to a club like Man United without guarantees of spending money. If it comes out in January that you've got no money to spend, I don't know what the fuck the Don's doing.
Yeah,
why did he even go there?
I think my last point with Arsenal, like obviously back even 6 years ago, the lower mid-table teams weren't as good either. But at the same time, it's like Aubameyang. Your Aubameyang's our Rashford. That's what is happening right now. We need to, you got rid of Aubameyang. Yeah, your top leader who's on mad money, who was not scoring, doing nothing, and our Rashford, who you're about to take, by the way. So thank you very much. So on that notice, it's like
comparison thing is
no, but you man started up the comparison. Why can I not add on to that?
The comparison, you actually made the comparison by saying,
am I wrong about that once?
But you said
what is going on with Hooks' connection?
Came 8th and then 8th. But by the way, like, I don't know, the comparison thing is weird. Like, it's super weird. Like, because if you look at who Arteta signed as his first few signings in his
his connections. Hey, Mons, what are you saying? Do you reckon on the way out for the second half yesterday, Amorim was kind of getting a bit closer to Rashford and saying, by the way, did I ever compliment you on that LV jacket? Fancy 15 minutes.
I'm telling you right now, the way he brought Rashford back in the squad just felt very.
It was, bro. I'm telling you, that second half was awkward on the bench because Amorim was actually looking at him thinking, "Fucking hell, I want to ask him to go on for 15 minutes, but I can't." He's gonna be, bro. I reckon at the end of the game, he said, "Do you want to go? Do you want to hit up Trafford Centre tomorrow? Me and you, Rashford. Let's go shopping."
We're playing flannels.
By the way, there's over 900 in the house, 915, and there's 188 likes. Who's good at maths? Mons, you're a good teacher. Apparently.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently, maths teacher and that. You know a thing or two about decimals and Pythagoras.
Is that what you teach, Mons? Maths?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be fucking
not
damned,
anymore.
Bro.
He's a
I'll
YouTuber.
Yeah, can't go back. Here's what it is now.
Do you mind running the likes up if you don't mind? And I'm pretty sure anyone else on the panel. I mean,
the like button, man.
It's mad. It's actually mad. Mont's being a teacher with all them fucking acting roles he gets,
bro. Yeah, listen, it's mad.
Versatile, brother. Versatile.
Yeah, United are done, and I love it. Hashtag bring back Fergie.
Yeah, what's what I was going to say to you. Since Fergie, what's been your best era?
Mourinho.
Sorry.
Yeah, that says everything.
That's a cough. It's a cough.
That was out of all my eras. That first season or two, whatever. It's probably the best one. That's what man.
Oh man was getting 100 points then times. Mad.
I had the Ibra.
It didn't work. The word that's 99 thing, man. I'll catch your 90s regularly them times.
Oh.
But yeah, anyways, keep raising the likes. It's not even on friend. Come on, this should be on 400 likes instantaneously. There's loads of you that's hearing my voice right now and just saying, "Oh, I can't bother." Whatever. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not even telling you what to do. It's just respect.
Let me watch the video first before.
Yeah, let me watch the video. Don't tell me if I want to like the video. I've had bare those comments. Shut your fucking mouth.
Bro. Almost as bad as the United fans that are fucking trying to come at me this morning. I don't get you. Like,
but big up everyone that has done. Big up everyone that has done this, the likes as well, though. I remember being laughed at when I said Ten Hag was a bad appointment and the Ajax system carried him. The one that he built. I knew he was clueless the moment I saw how the rebuild with the team was virtually no midfield direction. Agreed. Ten Hag and the ownership screwed United big time. Yeah, ran up 350 million on a credit for.
I don't think it's just Ten Hag, man. It's the ownership.
He had veto power on the transfers.
I hear you.
He went to Mason Mount's house. He decided to pick Anthony. He picked Anthony over Kudus.
But let me. This is not me going back at anyone since Fergie. Yeah, I will still stand on the grave that I think Man United fans fucking crucified David Moyes, unfairly, right? Because every other manager has had.
No, he had to go.
No, I'm not saying he didn't have to go, but every other manager had the Glazers out, yeah? David Moyes came in after fucking Alex Ferguson, and no one never blamed it on the Glazers. It was all on David Moyes.
The Glazers been out even when we was winning.
Yeah, but not to the level they are now. That Moyes fucking came in after Alex Ferguson, right? So the standards were very fucking high. Glazers were causing them, and I would imagine David Moyes might have had less money than a lot of these other managers.
Yeah, he didn't get what he wanted, to be fair.
But he's the one that everyone looks at as hell. When actually, and you look at every single manager, bro. It's the fucking owners in the direction of the club. It's as simple as that.
Head was in Uranus yesterday, man. Rattled. I agree on that part. ETH didn't build any Ajax system. Don't make me laugh. Go look at where they was when he took over and what kind of football they were playing, and then let me know.
Who?
Like, in fairness to Ten Hag, because they weren't winning the league. PSV were running with it. Overmars was behind our successor Ajax. Yeah, he's the guy that got all your transfers in, and whatnot. I agree on that one. Oh, we've got an Ajax fan in here. I was gonna say this as well, but the thing is with Moyes, what lost it for me was in one of his press conferences. We aspire to be like Man City. After that, it was over for me.
I've heard a few of your managers
talk
on
the league and you want to aspire to be like Man. Are you insane,
bro? I've heard a few. Yeah, but I heard that more recently as well.
Yeah, but like when you're a title winning team, when you're a title.
But I'll be real, bro. I've said this to you. I personally think Ineos backing your stadium. Well, Ineos backing, I know the stadium won't be called it, but back in this whole Wembley of the North shit, if you know Manchester United is a football club, they never want to be compared to anything from fucking London, right? Manchester United is a big enough establishment and Manchester is a big enough city to not have to beg anything off of Wembley in London. So when Ineos are getting behind this Wembley of the North shit, I even think then you don't get the football club.
I'm talking about 2013 title winning team. You aspire to be like a team who's won that one prem. Allow it.
Maybe trajectory.
Well, in hindsight.
But then obviously
was he wrong though? Let's be honest.
But at that point, he was.
All that money you spent since Ferguson went, and you'll never win 4 in a row.
And still no allegations. But what's it called? Chelsea.
Allegations of rats.
Jams.
See,
this is Mont's favorite subject, by the way.
Yeah, no, he loves that.
Wait, no. To be fair, the Man United was my favorite subject. But
I do like a bit of Chelsea slander. You know, like I'm quite partial.
Yeah, you do like
No
a bit
one
of
lost
that.
Man United slander though.
What's that?
No one lost Man United slander though.
No one loves Man United
Oh,
slander.
I love Man United slander.
They all love it.
I'm a big fan of United slander, to be fair. Yeah, even though they're not a rival,
United,
a United hate watch still slaps.
They are a rival for you, Jay, to be fair. You got a reason
Yeah,
to.
you know,
But
we
listen,
get like random rivalries. Like we've got beef with Villa, got a little
Yeah,
bit
but you're
of
in
beef
the
with
ends as well,
Newcastle.
bro. It's like a lot of like Monts
man.
will tell you. Monts will tell you as a Liverpool fan that because of where he lives, yeah, a certain London man piss him off. So I have no doubt, Jay, that where you live, yeah,
my closest friends piss me off.
Oh yeah, I know. It's a whole channel's built on it.
Yeah, I fucking hate those guys. But no, literally, bro. Do you know what? You see the Chelsea thing, yeah. I feel like this is perfect, and as I said, it ain't me. I don't know why Cass is saying, "Oh, this is Monster's favorite one." It's not me. You don't need to worry about. It's the Arsenal fans you got to worry about. Bro. It ain't me. Trust me. The game can press them Arsenal man are gonna do if they beat Brentford is very, very long because you man have actually played the same 3 teams in the last 3 games. You both played Ipswich, you both played Fulham, and you both played Everton.
Oh shit!
They picked up 5 points, and you picked up 1. Like generally, it's not me you got to worry about. I'm telling you, got to worry about.
For me though, because they've had their manager for 6 phases. My manager's in phase 1, and they're still doing.
But this is it, bro. But this is it though. When we're talking about like phases and that, you can't use the phase thing as a stick to beat Arsenal fans with. And then now, all of a sudden, that your first phase is going a bit lopsided, a bit lopsided. Now it's but we're in phase 1.
Oh, it was always that. We're not in the title race,
bro. I'm telling you, see that chill guy, gimmick that you lot were doing, yeah. Do you know how much funnier it is now to us fans, bro? It's mad now. It's mad. That chill guy gimmick, and now a lot of you Chelsea fans are trying to play it off as, yeah, well, we told you weren't in the title race. Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up about we told you weren't in the title race. You, man, were on this low-key thing. And do you know what it is? It was like what's the word? It was the sarcasm at its best. Even Noni was doing it. The manager, fair enough, is obliged to do it because he's the manager, innit? But we weren't trying to gaslight you. You lot were doing that. We're just chill guys. Were you lot chill guys on your watchalongs when you were losing, when Amari done a backflip against his former club, when he backflipped in that? You man weren't chill. If you man were chill, then this result wouldn't bother you lot. That's the bottom line. If you man were really chill, guys.
It bothers us because we still have higher standards even when we're chill.
Nah, man.
We still have higher standards, man. It's the standards. They don't understand. You don't understand.
Yeah, listen.
Man, not for me. Like, not for me, bro. Like,
I just feel let down by Chelsea, man. I'm not gonna lie. I feel let down because, it's the league. The league is Liverpool's now. Like, I'm sorry, but you taking Saka out of Arsenal. But I'm not doing a comparison once, but taking Saka out of Arsenal is similar to taking Salah out of Liverpool. It's similar to taking Salah out of Liverpool. It is, yeah. So, like. It's similar to taking Rodri out of City. You take Saka out of Arsenal and shit becomes very difficult, yeah, when we're talking title challenges. I had invested in Chelsea. I thought Chelsea could at least make this a little bit entertaining into April or something, but it's long now, like, because you can't, you said it yesterday, you can't be in a title race and drop points to fucking Everton, and Ipswich. Like, those 3. And I'm not even here slandering Chelsea. Yeah, I'm not here trying to say Chelsea is shit or nothing. But if you're in a title race, those 3 results there, you can't be taking 1 point from them. Not going into January. No way, no how. Like, it's just not good enough. So,
and yes, and you know what it is? As I said, certain players have kind of fallen off at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cole Palmer's form has dropped. Boy, if it was Saka, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Enzo Fernandez, his 4-week love affair. Maybe he's got back with his missus. I don't know, because Playboy Enzo I actually think he had a decent game. To be fair, I think he's actually had a run it. He actually created some. He's actually one of the better players. To be fair, when I say that. But
what's they saying? Since Mudryk got done, They say Mudryk got done, and Enzo can't be taking all his supplements now. And they're saying like, since Mudryk got done, he can't run anymore. Don't shoot the messenger.
Well,
I'm just saying the Lucozade don't hit him so hard as the steroids, does it, Enzo?
Bro, it's crazy.
He's trying to find someone's viewing to use now for the test.
These last 3 games, I'm not even blaming the players too much as well, man. It's the manager.
No, not the manager. Oh, is it now?
Ooh.
Convenient, isn't it?
What?
Convenient.
Bro, I just said it's on the manager, bro. That's it.
Convenient.
That's it.
No, man.
Yeah, certain players are not performed to their level, but the manager as well, like he's got to take some blame, man. But we'll be back, man. We'll be back. I'm not saying title race, but top 4, man.
Oh, yeah, but this isn't what the rest of us want to hear, bro.
Yeah, that's the way.
Me as a City fan, I don't want to hear that.
Bro,
I don't want to hear that.
10 points behind Liverpool, and I think Liverpool got a game in hand, like, bro.
Yeah, they have.
Mad, like.
It's back to, and it's not. It's now back to a point where I'm here sat here going, do I start cheering on fucking Arsenal?
No, it's done.
No, I know, but bro, I want it. Like, the only thing I would say is, looking at the leagues that we've won, Monts, this is to you. Look at the leagues that we've won. I can tell you now, the least entertaining for me, it was great, but was 100 points. It's very boring because I don't even remember who did we beat to that fucking title? I can't even remember because like the back end of the week, it was boring. I didn't have no one to laugh at. And the last time Liverpool won a league, it was kind of similar. No one cared because it was like, they won it in February. I don't know. I can't remember if they won a Carabao Cup or the league in February. They just won Summit. And maybe that is the only thing we can take from this. If Liverpool win it that early, who are they bragging to? Who are Liverpool even bragging to? Anyone?
No.
Anyone? Anyone going to be upset if Liverpool win the league by... We will have forgot.
No, but one thing I want to talk to you about that.
I'll do everything in my power to make
sure. I know you will, but bro, you will have done it by March. April and May, we're like, oh well, fuck it.
Yeah, I'll be reminding you guys every day. I'll actually get a crown from that EBS fan.
No, but guys, I want to ask you this question because I want to get clarity on this, right? Like Liverpool now, right? We're all talking like Liverpool have the best squad. Yeah. Like I think we're talking like Liverpool have the best squads. Now I'm saying, is that a change because of Slot? Because I don't think everyone was saying Liverpool had the best squad at the beginning of the season.
No, definitely we weren't.
Do you see what I mean? So, but now I look at Liverpool.
They still have the spine. They've always had the spine, though. That's the key. They've still got the same spine.
No, absolutely. But what I'm trying to say is that going around the panel now, would you guys say that Liverpool have the best squad or not?
Right. So for me personally, Liverpool win this league. Yeah. Like we all know Liverpool win the league. I honestly think, and this is based on the here and now, I think Liverpool could win a quad based on the here and now, right? They could, based on how they're performing. But there's a reason why only 2 teams have won the treble, right? There's a reason why no one's won the quad, because when you get to March, April, May, and your squad, your full squad, not your best 11, not your best 14, your full squad has been tested, and it is a real thing that you could be playing Arsenal on Sunday, Real Madrid away on Wednesday, and then City in a semi-final at Wembley on Saturday, right? And you can't throw the semi-final because you're trying to do a treble or a three-peat. I think that's all it is now with Liverpool. It's how good is Liverpool winning the league. It's a test on their squad now. How good is your squad? If their squad is we've been proven wrong on their best 11. Now Liverpool, prove how good your squad is. Because if your squad,
I think Liverpool's squad is excellent.
Right.
I think
in that case,
got a couple of gaps.
It's doable.
No, but they've got a couple of gaps. But the one thing they've got is they've got a pretty solid defense when Van Dijk and Konate, a very solid defense with Van Dijk and Konate fit. And they've got absolute shooters at the top end of the pitch. They've just got goals.
And energy in midfield as well, by the way.
That's it. And they got match winners. They got match winners. They got ball retention. They got a manager who knows how to adapt to the players and not kill them. The manager's happy to rotate the players. Just really excellent management job by Slot, and he's revitalized some players. Like I think Gakpo was already on his way back. End of last season, he was already turning up. But like players like Diaz, Like, he looks like the Diaz that was at Porto. Salah's obviously contract year doing amazing. Nunes is serviceable. He adds some value, even though he's not a killer. And obviously, they've got Jota, who is a killer. People like Elliott have barely played this season. Gravenberch looks a much better player. Even Szoboszlai looks like a much, much, much better player than he did last season. So for me, I think that I don't see how people can, for what Liverpool would need to do between now and the end of the season for Arsenal to catch them up. I'm not sure they're going to do it. I'm not sure Arsenal can hit that level of form that they need, and I'm not sure Liverpool are going to drop enough points.
But the key is, for me, do you think Liverpool can? I mean, you know what? If Liverpool do, this is where Arsenal and Chelsea actually, if they keep on top of Liverpool and keep Liverpool within touching distance, that will mean that Liverpool cannot rest players in the Premier League, right? Because if Liverpool get to a point where they can start resting players in the Premier League, then all of a sudden it makes the FA Cup and the Champions League more doable. So all of a sudden, then it makes a treble more doable, right? Because if they wrap up the league by March, all of a sudden they can fucking be resting players for Champions League games.
Do you trust Arsenal and Chelsea to do that?
I don't trust Arsenal to win 18, 19 games.
It's not even trusting Arsenal at this point, because I have to be real. Like, if you look at Chelsea without Cole Palmer, if you look at City without Rodri, if you look at Liverpool without Salah, or Liverpool without Van Dijk, as an example, and then Arsenal without Saka, I think it's not just about trusting. Like, Arsenal have just lost their best player. Like, that would impact any of us. So Arsenal with Saka, I would trust them to push. Well, they've pushed us all the way. Why? I think they could push Liverpool all the way. But without Saka, I can't see it. Can't see it.
Yeah.
Can't see it. Jams, do you reckon your squad's better than Liverpool's?
Like, overall squad, like, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I do. Like, player for player, I think we have better squad now. Better squad of players. But you get what I'm saying? The difference is our players, they don't have that experience that the Liverpool players have in it. So like this little run that we gone on where we lost 3 games in a row or what have you, they're not going on that run because they have the experience, they have the mentality. We're not quite there yet. Remember what Jose Mourinho said, little horse. That's what we are right now.
I said, how's anyone bantering Chelsea? They're going beyond what was expected in the beginning of the season. In fact, they worry me with their quick improvement, which is also slightly expected with their spending. They're no joke.
I don't think anyone's... Well, firstly, I don't think anyone has bantered Chelsea on this stream unless it happened before I got here. But secondly, a lot of Chelsea fans started talking up, innit? So that's why they are going to get, like... I've had CB talking up to me, so I am going to kind of mock certain things about it because, you know, Chelsea... I'm sure Hooks is going to have a lot to say if they win on New Year's Day.
I mean, for me, like, when it comes to Chelsea, it's like we've had very similar fixtures in the last few weeks, and all of them Chelsea, man, were burning me about drawing to Everton, drawing to Fulham, and only beating Ipswich 1-0. And then I'm looking at what they did, and it's like, boy, do you know what I mean? Like, they can't really chat to me. But look, Chelsea are doing what I thought they would do. So yeah, I hear it. You can't really burn them. But like you said, Daps, like the Chelsea fans, you know, they ran away with it. You know, they got a little bit too excited. They started talking a bit too much, and they forget, like, it's different playing football when the eyes aren't on you. But then when the eyes are on you, pressure is different. And this Chelsea squad, they don't know how to deal with that pressure right now. So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Do we? Like, I mean, we have experience. We have experience of like running it down to the last day. So, do I think that we can, you know, chase Liverpool all the way? We'll see in it. Because for me, like when I'm looking at Liverpool, yeah, if they can't wrap up this league in the next couple of months, I'm looking at they got Tottenham, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Brighton all back to back at the end of the season. That's a hard run in. So if they ain't got it sorted out by then, and Arsenal are in and around, you know, crazier things have happened in football. So
Quad's still on.
So with Arsenal, it all depends on, because obviously I'm seeing conflicting things in it. So I'm seeing like how, you know, I'm hearing internal solutions, but then today I'm seeing like Arsenal are actually gonna go out and sign a forward because they're not gonna rush Saka back. So it really does all depend on what Arsenal do in the January transfer window, which will allow me to know how far we'll really go in this league. So, hey man, let's just see how it goes.
Is the quad still on, Hooks?
We're in everything.
Is the quad still on?
We're in everything.
Why can't anyone ever ask things yes or no?
Because I know how this thing works, innit? Like
no, that's why you ask the questions as well. I'm just doing what you would do.
The mere fact that I keep on getting asked is crazy because I said I expect it.
No, it's not. It's because you said you expected the quad. So
yeah,
of course people are going to keep checking in. No, people are just checking in on you, seeing how you feel, and asking you
whenever I play the lottery, I expect to win. Do you know
For
what
real?
I mean?
Wow, you sound like a scouser.
I haven't won the lottery yet. You know what I mean? So it's what it is.
Yeah,
I hear you. But listen, and just any Arsenal fans that want to fling that back at me, no, I don't think the 5p is still on.
yeah. Anyways, anyone got anything else to kind of like say wrap up or whatever?
Can I just say Savio's he's been born, bro. That's what
we're gonna do Tottenham. We're gonna squeeze a bit of Tottenham in or not?
No,
Tottenham.
really.
Tottenham. Oh
Tottenham?
shit, you lot drew, didn't you?
Jay, man.
No Tottenham.
No, I saw the funniest clip of Tottenham.
fine.
That ball across the box and two
We'll
Tottenham
save that.
players.
We've got content to do
Two
tomorrow,
Tottenham
mate.
players missed the ball.
We got content to do tomorrow. Don't worry about that. We'll save the Tottenham talk.
Nah, but bro, listen, Savio, yeah, he scored, and same game happens to get an assist. So hopefully now he can fucking kick on.
Bit of props for Nuno. Bit of props for Nuno. Quickly.
Yeah. You know, Forest versus Liverpool ain't seen a title race in about 4 years.
Props for Nuno's valid. Would you take Nuno back?
We're partying like it's the 70s again. Forest and Liverpool.
80s. Yeah, actually, yeah, it would be 70s. You're right.
Would you take Nuno back?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's gone. He wouldn't take Nuno back.
I wouldn't take Nuno back. Other than that, everyone go subscribe to whoever you need to. It's gonna, but it should be if I can find it. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, that's nice.
So on that notice, you can find everyone's names right here. Once I'm out. Where did you get rid of this? There we go. Look, there you go. Look at the names. You know where to find it. YouTube bar it. Because if I say look in the description, none of you are gonna look in the description. But if you lot take a screenshot, you like Jams's talk, Chelsea fan, or Hooks' talk, Arsenal fans, or fans in general.
I'm trying to suss Jams out, you know.
Then there you go. Go find them in the YouTube bar. Go subscribe to them. It's not hard. You lot know how to do. Pause. This is gonna go into Monster channel. He's doing a bit of a roundup. Corey's gonna get absolutely queffed. I'm pretty sure. So go over there, and yeah, man, we'll be back maybe later.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bitch.